What's up, foodie gang? I recently spent a few days eating through Zona T and Zona G in Bogotá, Colombia, and honestly, the Bogotá food scene surprised me. I can't wait to show you this food guide, so if you're also visiting and you're wondering where to eat in Bogotá, Colombia, then this is the perfect video for you. We have just arrived to our first stop on where to eat in Bogotá, Colombia, and that is masa. Masa means dough in English. Masa is one of Bogotá's most talked about brunch and cafe spots. It's a super stylish and modern cafe restaurant that has a mix of indoor dining and outdoor terrace areas. Here's a peek at the lunch menu. I think Masa is a great option for a relaxing healthy brunch or lunch on a sunny Bogotá day. Masa is known for their breads and sweets, but they have a great lunch menu. The vibe is chill and it's perfect if you want to ease into Bogotá's cuisine with something familiar but high quality. Now, here's what I ordered for lunch at Masa. I ordered a Caesar salad with chicken and I got an eggplant sandwich that had tomato jam, arugula, and it was on pita bread. I also got some goodies to go, which were an almond croissant and this little raspberry cake thing that was so tiny but super flavorful. Everything tasted super fresh at Masa, which was great, and I had to return because everything was just so delicious. Now, here's the grand total I spent at Masa. It was 28 US dollars or 103,800 Colombian pesos. After lunch comes dinner, of course, so we are now making our way to our next spot on where to eat in Bogotá, Colombia, which is called Zekkei. Zekkei is a super creative fusion spot in Chapinero that's way more than just sushi. It's a fusion restaurant blending Japanese-inspired techniques with Asian, Peruvian, and Colombian flavors. The restaurant in Bogotá is gorgeous and huge, and we also went to dinner around 10:15 p.m., so I really appreciated the kitchen being open that late. Zekkei actually has another location outside of Bogotá in Colombia, specifically in Bucaramanga. I love the decor here as well as the open kitchen and the bar area. Now, for what I ate, after you order, they bring you a little complimentary tartar wonton to try that is super delicious. But after that, we ordered a drink and I got a very interesting cocktail named Gambaru. This was a really cool cocktail experience because they brought out all these fancy tools to make the drink. Inside of the Gambaru drink, we have mezcal, ancho chili liqueur, almond liqueur, and purple chicha foam. Ordering a gambaru was quite the cocktail experience because the server then comes out and makes the drink with tools like liquid nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen is extremely cold, so when it's poured or used, it freezes things instantly. It makes super smooth ice cream. It creates that beautiful, cool, smoky, dramatic fog effect, and it chills cocktails fast without watering them down. That's why it looks exactly like a science experiment at the table right now. And this is the final product of the drink. This was a very cool cocktail experience. The server said you're actually supposed to wait for the drink to melt a bit so you get that nice mix of flavors naturally. Nonetheless, the drink was delicious and I would definitely order another Gambaru drink at Zekkei any day. And now let's talk about the food that I ordered. And the first thing I ordered for food was the kobu appetizer. Kobu is their grilled corn on the cob with barayaki butter topped with a citrus Philadelphia cream cheese sauce and sprinkled with togarashi. It was super delicious, super fresh, and the corn in Colombia is also really nice. So if you can try it, I highly recommend to do so. For my main dish, I got ceviche. I was really craving seafood. Specifically, I ordered ceviche rocoto. Ceviche rocoto here has diced white fish, rocoto tiger milk, grilled sweet potato, crispy squid, and charred corn. It's absolutely delicious and definitely one of the best ceviches I've ever had in my life. My friend also ordered the Mongolian beef as her main dish, which was incredibly delicious. We got no dessert. I split the bill with my friend and it came out to 35 US dollars each. Zekkei was an incredible find, and if you're looking for an incredible place on where to eat in Bogotá, Colombia, definitely head here. Next up on where to eat in Bogotá, Colombia is Yumi Yumi. Yumi Yumi is a super beautiful, trendy, urban cocktail bar with a reputation for creative, fresh fruit, forward drinks, and nightly specials that make it a popular stop for locals and visitors alike. Even though Yumi Yumi is mainly a cocktail bar, they do serve food. You can think gourmet bar bites, burgers, sandwiches, and fries, which are great to pair with your drinks or keep you going if you're out late. The service at Yumi Yumi was incredible, as were the drinks. This is a really pretty bar and I would highly recommend it if you're also looking for where to eat and drink in Bogotá, Colombia. They also have really good cocktails and really good drink deals here, so I highly recommend checking it out. And now we have made our way to our next stop on where to eat in Bogotá, Colombia, which is all about brunch, specifically at a place named Snack Fit Me. Snack Fit Me is more of a healthy, casual brunch spot with a clean menu, simple ingredients, and food that actually makes you feel good after eating. I ordered a veggie omelet with toast, and it was honestly really good. It was perfectly cooked, flavorful, not heavy, and exactly what you want for brunch. The space at Snack Fit Me is laid back and bright, nothing super fancy, but comfortable and easy, and the kind of place you'd come by if you live in the area and want something healthy and reliable. The service at Snack Fit Me was also great and I would definitely return. My total for breakfast at Snack Fit Me was 15 USD. I did also get a soda water for a drink. So if you're looking for an incredible place to have brunch in Bogotá, Colombia, I would definitely head to Snack Fit Me. Now, we are currently back at Masa, which is the first place in this video, and this time it was the Masa in Zona G. Here, I got 2 almojábanas and a pan de yuca, which is yuca bread in English. So if you're looking for where to eat in Bogota, Colombia for specifically baked goods, you definitely need to head to Masa. They are so good, and the almojábanas and pan de yuca at Masa are some of the best that I had my whole Colombia trip. And now we are making our way to what might be one of the cutest cafes in all of Bogota. The next stop on where to eat in Bogota, Colombia is Les Amis. Les Amis feels like a cozy European-style cafe with soft lighting, warm colors, and that calm, relaxed energy that makes you want to sit, talk, and truly stay for a while. At Les Amis, they're known for their specialty coffee, their lattes, and their cozy drinks. I personally ordered a golden milk latte, and it was super delicious. It was smooth, comforting, and not overly sweet. If you're walking around Zona G and you want a really cute cafe to recharge, Les Amis is a great stop. It's also super aesthetic, which is great for photos, and it has a really calm vibe, which is perfect after a heavy meal. And before I left Les Amis, I got an empanada de lomito de cerdo, which is basically a pork tenderloin empanada in English, and lastly, a blueberry and lemon muffin. All of that with the golden milk latte came out to a grand total of $10.23. So if you're looking for a really cool cafe that will quickly transport you to Europe, you definitely need to head here. Now it's time for dinner. We have made our way to our next stop on where to eat in Bogota, Colombia, and that is Osaka. Osaka is a high-end Peruvian fusion restaurant, and this was easily one of the best meals I had in Bogota. Osaka is known for its Nikkei cuisine, which is a fusion of Peruvian and Japanese flavors. And what's actually really cool about Osaka is that it started in Lima, Peru, and has grown into a huge global restaurant group. Over time, it got so popular that it's expanded way beyond Peru, and now you'll find Osaka restaurants in major cities around the world, such as Miami, Madrid, Buenos Aires, Santiago, and more. So when you eat here in Bogota, you're not just going to a random local spot, you're going to a globally recognized restaurant that's known for consistency, quality, and really polished fusion food. Now, let's get into what I ordered at Osaka. First up, I ordered a drink, which was called AK Sour. This was basically like a pisco sour spruced up, and it was absolutely delicious. Here's what was in the drink. Piñas de oro quebrante pisco, cardamom syrup, lime, and an hibiscus red wine ice cube. And here's a glance at the table setup when you arrive. They give you towels to clean your hands and also complimentary scallops to start. Now, for what I ordered, I started with the fried octopus with yuca, and this was really good. I was honestly starving at this point, and my main was taking a little while, so this came in clutch. The octopus was crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, and the yuca was perfectly cooked. It was super satisfying. Now for my main, I ordered a white fish that came in this coconut milk-based sauce with a ponzu-style flavor. I don't remember the exact name of the sauce, but it was insane. It was so delicious. I literally felt like I could drink it from a gallon. It was slightly sweet, a little citrusy, but just so delicious, and it went perfectly with the fish. The fish also came with crispy potatoes, which I think just tied everything together perfectly. Between the flavors, the texture, and the presentation, this was easily one of the best meals I had in Bogota. Now, for how much I spent at Osaka, this was a fine dining experience, and I spent $94.35. And now, our last stop on where to eat in Bogota, Colombia is all about Café Rico. I actually wasn't feeling that great, so I didn't go out, so they brought the food to the hotel. And at Café Rico, I had an egg wrap with spinach and cheese, and it came with fresh fruit. It was nothing fancy. It was super simple, comforting breakfast food, which was honestly perfect for how I was feeling that day. As you can see for yourself, the food scene in Bogota, Colombia is absolutely incredible and so underrated. And here's the only pro tip you need to know. Zona G for food, Zona T for fun. Don't overthink it.